Hey guys, Kenny here. I'm here to review the 2004 uh, animated fairy tale sequel, Shrek 2. And this is, I think, my favorite sequel in the series. This basically has to do with Shrek and Fiona now wanting, uh, already being married now since they were married at the end of Shrek 1. And they are invited to celebrate their marriage at Fiona's parents' castle in the land of far, far away. King Harold and Queen Lillian, voiced by John Cleese and Julie Andrews. Those are Fiona's mother and father. And then King Harold is kind of under he's doing these deeds for fairy godmother, voiced by Jennifer Saunders, and she's wanting to have she's wanting to be queen herself. I think it was her. I think that's how it goes. And there's this other person, Prince Charming, who is meant to be Fiona's uh, rescuer in the original first Shrek, but then Shrek's rescued her instead, and Prince Charming is wanting to get Fiona all to himself. And this is the one where we first meet Puss in Boots, and he ends up being a fantastic character. So that's basically what that is. They Shrek and Donkey end up have somehow like drinking this potion where it changes them, and then they still want to be able to save Fiona and stop Fairy Godmother. So they end up. So that's basically what the story is. This is an incredible sequel. I have so many fond memories of this. This was back in 2004. This was the highest grossing animated film of all time until Toy Story 3 surpassed it last year. It's DreamWorks' most successful film to date, and very most deservedly. This is an incredible animated film. I think it took all the elements from the original Shrek and amped them up and made them even better in this one. And I think that's why this Shrek is so successful. This is when we see that Fiona is an ogre. When we find out that she's been holding a secret in the original Shrek, and there was a reason why she was put into the tower. So this is. I loved this Shrek so much. I can watch this Shrek. I could watch this every day and not get tired of it. The animation, if it's even possible, is even better in this Shrek than in the original, and the voice acting is even better in this than in the original. This even has much better songs and a better music score than the original. All the characters that we got to know and love from the original are back in this, with Puss in Boots being a new addition, and he was an incredible addition to the whole thing. Captain Hook is in here. Muffin Man, we see the Muffin Man. Um, Doris the Ugly Stepsister. No, that's not one of the. That's not one of the fairy tale characters. It was a great addition to have Julie Andrews and John Cleese provided their voices in this. They were excellent as their respective characters as Queen Lillian and King Harold. So many great memories I have from this movie. And if anyone hasn't seen this yet, I highly recommend this. This is the best sequel in the series. Although the fourth one is still pretty good too. But this is my favorite sequel in the series. With the first one being my favorite out of all of them. This is the best sequel, and I can watch these two back to back and never get tired of them. So if any of you haven't seen Shrek 2, which is kind of doubtful that some of you haven't, since this grossed over 900 million, but there still might be a small number who haven't seen this. And if you are, I highly recommend this Shrek 2. So I highly just go and venture by this. You won't regret it. So stay cool and roll out to the movies.